everybody, Splint here. Welcome to Splint Reacts. If you are a returning subscriber, then guys, welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, getting into more scrubs today, episodes 3 and 4. Guys, I think episodes 1 and 2 were a really great start to season 8. I honestly was not expecting to see Keith. I was hoping to, but I didn't think we were gonna get him. So it's kind of nice to have that business between him and Elliott. You know, like really, like we got a bit of closure for that, so I was really happy with how they cleaned all of that up. We got some new faces and some interns, including Aziz Ansari, and I've forgotten the know-it-all's name. Yeah, so really solid start, and I cried in episode 2. I did not expect that to happen this early this season, but I tell you what, whoever played that patient, he did such a good job. That is a patient, even though I can't remember his name, I will remember his performance. He made me feel things. Anyways guys, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna get into season 8 episode 3, which is called My Saving Grace. Enjoy the reaction.
With all the bureaucracy in a hospital, sometimes you have to bend the rules to help a patient. Unfortunately, the new chief of medicine didn't like it, and she was everywhere.
Oh yes, and we have Courtney Cox, that's right.
That's not right.
Workstations.
You need to wear a bell.
It's like all of a sudden this hospital's a police state.
Wait, next thing you know, they're gonna be charging doctors for candy at the gift shop.
They do charge doctors for candy at the gift shop, Elliott.
Then why does Johan always let me...
Because he wants to make you his wife and bring you back to Estonia.
Ah, that's why he's always asking me if I'm comfortable around oxen.
We can't work the system anymore.
Correction. You can't work the system anymore. I can. Clinical trial that has a cutoff age of 30. He's actually 35. But if anyone asks, Mr. Tillman, you're how old?
35.
It's a clinical trial for head injuries.
Oh, you hurt his head.
The point is that I'm still able to give top-notch care to my patients, whereas you are not. I am a much, much better doctor than you.
Ooh, look at that big lollipop. I wouldn't know whether to lick it or whether to just lift up my skirt and spank myself with it.
Elliott!
It's free candy.
Dr. Reed, I thought you gave a great endocrinology lecture today.
Rein it in, Katie. Just...
Katie, that's her name.
The butt kissing isn't even the worst part. I feel like Katie will do anything to get ahead, you know? I'm this close to freezing her out. Just like I did Dr. Simmons. She wears the exact same thing as me every day.
Nice dress.
Veronica, I have no idea how you're doing this, but I will find out.
Sometimes it just happens. I feel like sometimes if you spend enough time with people, you end up dressing the same.
Hello, Mr. Roselle.
You can call me Pat. This is my daughter, Christine.
So, Pat, I understand that you have multiple sclerosis and you're interested in being put on interferon.
Now the hand spasms and the nausea are pretty bad. Plus, I'm colorblind.
Well, we're gonna go run a whole bunch of tests.
And get some coffee.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
So, how are you holding up?
Cleaning's an art. My mop was my paintbrush.
Oh, he's fired. That's right. There was actually so much that happened. Yeah.
Janitor got fired.
No, it's okay. He knows. He just doesn't care. See, in his mind, I'm the bad guy in our relationship. Even though if he stopped to think about it for a minute, he would realize I never did a thing to him that he didn't deserve.
You locked me in a water tower.
You wrote on the wall.
You haunted my pediatric patients.
You didn't wear the shorts that my imaginary wife made for you.
I'm so sorry. What? What's up? Oh, come on. How is that even possible? Look at you, watching over the ICU like a proud lioness looking out over her jungle.
Elliott, stop.
That wasn't a real stop. That was a keep going.
Yeah.
I've never gotten one of these before. This is so exciting. I'm gonna leave before I ruin it. Great job on Mr. Clark's central line.
Thanks, it was super easy.
Okay, Mr. Roselle, let's get you on some interferon.
So it can start interfering with that pesky MS of yours.
Are you making fun of my multiple sclerosis?
Just trying to lighten the moment. It won't happen again, I promise.
So we brought you some pills for your pain and your nausea.
Pills? Take the red one now for the pain.
There's Skittles.
Mr. Roselle took the red pill.
Yeah, we told him to.
If he can't see colors, how did he know which one was red? He's just another addict scamming us for meds.
Doesn't it come off darker? Like it's just like varying degrees of color blindness. My dad's colorblind.
If you're looking for your patient, Mr. Tillman, my guess is he's probably on a bus somewhere screaming, 35! See, I bounced him from his head trauma trial because I learned that somebody was lying about his age.
Oh.
I gotta get rid of this Maddox. Honest to God, she is... Why aren't you listening to me?
Because of that.
That skull looks good.
Retired and fired.
We should have sex later.
How did you get from that image to that thought?
Tell you tonight. Just bring home a scone and a Hawaiian shirt. Mama's heating up.
All right.
I am getting rid of Maddox. Who's in?
I'm in. Ever since you fired me, I've been moping around my apartment making barking sounds. I just need some human interaction, and the barking makes the neighbors yell, "Shut that damn thing up!" Then I can go over there with a bottle of scotch and apologize for Rusty, my imaginary Akita. It's that by the time Lady, my girlfriend, gets home, I'm too drunk to talk to her, much less make love. You've never pictured me as an organism that has sex, have you?
We have not.
No. Admit it. You miss having me as the chief of medicine.
Vav, I'll gladly admit to anything that's true, no matter how embarrassing. But I'll never admit to missing you, Bob. Ever. Rusty, heel.
Man, you're annoying. Why do you think you can talk to me like this? You're just a nurse.
Oh.
Who the hell do you think runs this place? The nursing staff has already turned on you. Why do you think you were assigned 75 bowel disinfections this week?
I'm good at it.
Everyone's onto you, Missy. Pretty soon, you're gonna get called out. You took the red pill, you can see colors.
You know, I am sick and tired of lowlifes like you trying to come here and squirt pain medication off of us, okay? This time, no one's getting off easy. My cousin is a cop. And not a good cop either, a rogue cop.
Christine, it's you, isn't
Hold
it?
on, Elliot. Did you ever watch The Shield, Pat? Yeah.
JD, look at her hand, it's in spasm. You're the one with the MS, right?
I don't have any insurance, and my dad just thought that since he did...
Look, we'll go, all right? If you could just not tell anyone, we'd be very grateful.
Elliot and I knew what we had to do. Okay, Pat. You have MS. And you're not leaving here until you get your medication.
Thank you.
This Maddox is so damn sketchy. I guarantee you we'll find something in these files.
Hurry up, man. I don't want to get busted.
Now listen there, great babe. I only invited you to help me because it never dawned on me that you get all panicky over a little breaking and entering.
Actually, I'm not. See, this stuff has become so mundane to me that I've created a character who's terrified about going back to prison. And through him, I hope to feel once again the old rush. You carry on. Good. Because I can't go back there, man. Not after what you did to Johnny. Oh, Johnny, he was the best. I wish you'd known him.
Oh my God.
Johnny, you were too beautiful for this world, man. I'll be king of the next. Johnny!
Oh my damn.
Hey, guys, I popped in here earlier and noticed not Mr. Rizal, but his daughter showing signs of MS. They were lying to get her the drugs. Can you believe it? I played the bad guy for you, and I tossed him out. I love playing the bad guy. I'd even wear black scrubs if they made them.
Do they not make black scrubs? Have we seen Turk yet?
Katie, if you keep going down this road, eventually people will come after you.
Hey, yo! How do you think the board would feel if I could show them proof that you're on the take from a medical supply company?
I'm guessing they'd be thrilled since I'm rolling that money back into the hospital's budget.
Stop handcuffing us. You are making it impossible for us to help our patients.
I don't give a rat's hairy ass. Thanks, gang.
And eventually, Katie, everyone here is gonna hate you. Look, I know you think you're fine on your own, but in order to survive here, you need to surround yourself with friends. Look over there. Out of 4 of those people, I trust them with all my secrets.
Ooh, you guys, Carla had the nastiest sex dream about that cafeteria lady. Watch how uncomfortable she gets.
Nice earrings. You're welcome.
How are we gonna get rid of Maddox?
Maddox is untouchable.
Not true. I know how to get rid of any woman.
God, he's funny.
Dr. Matt,
I love you.
I love you.
Excuse me for just a second.
Where are you going? I'm telling you that I love you.
Okay.
He looks really good with this stubble.
As you all know, I recently retired to become a full-time mom.
Crap, we forgot Jordan's retirement party last week. I hope we weren't the only ones.
I really should have gone to your party.
So you want me to go coerce the board into firing Dr. Maddox? I tell you what, I'll think about it over a muffin. Donnie?
Love it.
Fine, I'll do it. If you tell me you miss having me as chief.
Oh, so much. I missed your smell.
Not you two. You want Maddox gone? Just tell me you miss me.
Fine. But I can't do it in front of people. Everybody out. Go.
I think I'm going to need Dr. Reed and Dr. Dorian here to bear witness.
Barbie, newbie, back in. And then we saw something amazing.
When you were the chief, you were a jackass, but I always sensed that you were burdened by the job, and it wasn't necessarily who you were as a person.
Aww.
Plus, you did manage to look the other way a couple of times. That was pretty good. So, for all that stuff, Bob, I miss you.
Thank you.
Nice.
You know what's really driving me crazy? You keep acting like you know me.
Don't bother with the sob story. I've been here a long time. I've heard it all before.
Really? Because my dad died when I was 6. And to cope, my mom drank herself through most of my childhood. No one ever did anything for me. I've always had to do it for myself.
Okay. Heard it. Me, dead mom. Elliott, emotionally abusive parents. Dr. Cox, emotionally and physically abusive dead parents, which he may have killed, no one's sure. It doesn't matter what crap you have in your past. All that matters is that you leave it there. Because this hospital is your home now, and these people are your family. They will love you unconditionally if you let them. But if you don't, we will eat you alive.
Make friends. She has a good point though, because people spend more time at work than they do at home nowadays, so it's important to have good work relationships.
You remember that trip we took to Thailand together? You still keep in touch with that hermaphrodite you nailed? What was his name?
The rest was predictable. They fired Maddox.
Oh, so this is where the party is. It's okay, go on celebrating. People don't change, relationships don't change, and the medical system will never change either. But you guys go ahead and have fun until the new me gets here.
And then, poof, she was gone. And I like to think we proved Maddox wrong those next few days. We found a way to work around the system.
Here's your medicine, Mr. Roselle. I hope that helps.
A relationship evolved.
Good morning, Bob. Harry.
It just goes to show you that with a little help, anything can change. Even interns.
Dr. Reed, I'm not the one that placed that central line the other day. Any chance you could show me how to place one of those things?
Let's go.
Action.
The bloopers.
Those guys, the screws.
Oh God.
They worked him over good. They shivved him with a shank in the yard of the big house. Then they shanked him with a shiv just because he was up the river. J boy! The big J! Johnny! I thought I saw him, man. He's always in here. Johnny. Oh, Johnny.
So yeah, guys, that was a good one. Turns out there was a lot happening that I didn't remember from episodes 1 and 2, but yeah, so I forgot that we had, for a moment, I forgot that we had Courtney Cox and that the janitor was fired, but I think I do remember saying in episode 2 that I expected her, like Courtney Cox, to not be around for long. And I do still expect that Dr. Cox will become the chief of surgery, whatever it is. He'll become the chief. I love that Dr. Kelso is just hanging around the hospital. I definitely also felt Donald Faison's absence in this one. So maybe there was just something there with, you know, the humor being a little bit lacking in this episode. Not that it was bad. There weren't a lot of laugh out loud moments. They came from the janitor, in my opinion. But yeah, not too bad. I think going into episode 4, I'm expecting the janitor to have his job back, and maybe another guest star for a temporary chief. Let's get straight into episode 4, which is called My Happy Place.
With the janitor fired, I can walk the halls without fear. I don't even hesitate around corners anymore. But maybe I should. Elliott and I were better friends than we've been in a long time. We were going to movies.
I really like that.
Oprah produced it.
We were going out to dinner.
My salmon was great.
When I had Sam, she even came over for breakfast.
I could make pancakes, or we could have Oprah-O's. And check this out.
Who wants to eat some cereal?
That's funny.
That's it? Not only did I rig this box, but I got Whitney in payroll to tape her Oprah voice.
Who wants to eat some cereal?
Stop.
Who wants to eat some cereal?
Broken.
Who wants to eat some cereal?
Stop it!
Oh, that gets so annoying.
Stop, stupid box!
There he is.
Add a little pressure now, sir. It's all right. It's perfectly natural. That was you. Yeah, I know.
I laughed too hard at that.
An entire exam when he calls for a surgical consult. Why is that?
No reason.
That's cool. I know you hate that I call her baby all the time, so I'll just call you baby until you tell me. Does that sound good, baby?
Surgeons always want to slice people open, whether it's the best option or not. No disrespect, but you're just not that bright. You have no idea how to do anything else. Sick people are also very, very stupid and will almost always agree to anything that a bloodletting corpse carpenter such as yourself tells them.
So you don't trust me?
No, that's right. That is an easier way to say it.
Baby! Baby!
I wonder if, like, emergency doctors actually do feel that way about surgeons.
I'm like Norm in this bitch.
Ted finally said what we were all thinking.
Why are you spending your retirement hanging around the place you used to work? It's so sad. By comparison, it almost makes my life seem... still sad.
Oh, God.
Enid and I are leaving to go spend a week in the wine country. Of course, you know how Enid complains? Any place I take her is wine country. Keep my table warm. Adios.
Meow.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's the sound I hear in my head whenever people leave.
I will see you after work.
I love it when they do that.
Since that chief doctor person that fired me is gone, I'm back.
Yay.
Since Jimmy, the overly touchy orderly, got his job back too, I took the liberty of telling him how much you missed it.
Hey!
Yes! I still can't remember his name.
Hello, folks. I'm Dr. Christopher Turk.
You're right so far. Continue.
Dr. Cox tells me that you're in need of a new kidney, and I understand your wife wants to be the donor. So what do you say we run some tests and see if she's a match? Okay?
Dr. Cox said you're the best surgeon here, so I'm fine.
No, I don't understand. If I'm the best surgeon here, how come you're always looking over my shoulder?
Oh, give me a break, would you?
Saying someone is the best surgeon is like saying someone is the smartest cast member of The Hills. Let's face it, it's just not that tough to float to the top of the surgical toilet. Take your fellow cutter.
I'm not a reality TV person, so I know of The Hills, but I've never seen it.
Say, Todd, what's for lunch today?
Not sure, bro.
This time, I'll just move my lips.
Can't hear you through the glass, dude.
Wow, what?
What is Ted doing?
It's true, you're back. I'm so happy.
Return of the King, huh?
Yeah. I can't tell you how much I've missed having you around, Jimmy. I'm really not comfortable with that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I look up his name after this.
Dr. Kelso? Aren't you supposed to be on vacation?
Crap. Thanks for tagging in for me, Teddy. I really need to ease myself back in. That's for sure.
No problem. Hey, Dr. Turk, did you see who's back? Hey. I know, right?
Oh, that sucks.
What?
So my kidney transplant patient is...
I apologize. I said what, but I meant move it along.
What happened to the janitor they hired to replace you?
We're going to have to let you go, Marv.
I'm sorry, Dr. Etor.
Call me Jan. I heard he quit.
I bet you can't wait to call all your friends and tell them how pathetic I am.
Young people are more into texting these days.
JD, be sensitive. Don't act like you're at a ping pong match between a ninja and Bigfoot. He's totally there now in his head. Look at his eyes. He should be out for a while.
I just have a lot more free time.
I love that they've started using that more and more in the actual episode.
Stop doing that!
Well, who won the ping pong game?
The Sasquatch. Then Turk and I took him to a carnival to celebrate. Now it's time to split before he shares something so personal that we're trapped here forever.
Last thing I expected was to be an old man with no idea what the hell to do with his life.
Tell him I'm sorry, but Darcy was not a kidney match. So we need to get you on the transplant list right away so we can find a new donor.
Wrong. Great news, folks. I had occasion to speak with Dr. Quinlan here. Do you see his kidney patient, Mr. Brinkley? His wife is not a donor match for him either. And in the coincidence of the day, she is a match for you, sir, and you, Mrs. Halford, are a match for him. Switcheroo, and everybody wins.
So, when would I get my new kidney?
Mr.
Someone's gonna say no, right?
Give yourself a little time. You'll figure out how to be happy, I promise.
I'm never ready for half the stuff that people say, whether it's an answer you didn't expect.
So how'd you get hired back?
I didn't. Technically, I don't work here.
Okay.
We've been talking, and we don't want to trade kidneys with the Brinkleys.
We'll go on the transplant list.
Or this.
Thanks.
And what do we think the issue is?
Actually, that wasn't unexpected, but this was.
Well, it's nice to see you two dating again.
I'm not surprised by that. Like, I saw this coming. I'm trying not to get mad about it because everyone knows how I feel.
We just like hanging out together.
We rent movies, go on hikes.
On Sunday nights, we do our laundry together.
So, basically, you two do everything a normal couple does except have sex. I've had 9 coffees in 2 hours. Time to drain.
Hey, do you ever still think of me in that way?
What way?
You know, in a sexual way.
Do you ever think of me that way?
Put your shirt back on.
I'm just flipping it so you can't see the stain.
Ugh.
Do you think maybe we should talk about... And just like that, it was as if we were off in our own little world.
My guy needs a kidney now. Why wouldn't the Halfords say yes?
The Halfords don't know the Brinkleys, so they don't trust them.
We're screwed.
Look, I'm here because I want to be here. But don't worry, I'm going to get my job back.
Oh, good. What's your plan?
I just told it to you.
You're making my head hurt.
Now, we both know that's not me. That's from when you were a baby and a marble fountain fell on you.
Sometimes my mom kept my crib in the driveway.
Mine too. Everything works out for me.
There is no way this works out for us. The Halfords are stubborn people.
Great camera work.
We can just do the surgery simultaneously and take trust out as an issue.
That guy is such a jerk. Don't worry, he can't hear me through the glass.
Elliott, I've never been able to get over the idea of us. I'm still crazy about you.
But JD, you crushed me. I mean, I gave you my love and you threw it back in my face and pretty much scarred me romantically. I mean, now I'm doomed to a life of gravitating to safe, boring guys who I don't really love, and I'm repelled by the ones I care for deeply. So thank you for that.
Look, if it helps you, hurt me too.
Really?
There were so many times I wanted to be with you so badly, and you shut me down. Or when you wanted to be sex buddies.
Oh, yeah. But that's when I found work so overwhelming, and I didn't want you to blah, 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 blah.
We've just been down this road so many times, you know? I mean, seriously, doesn't even talking about it just make you hate yourself a little bit?
We're just back here again because we're both lonely and neither one of us has had any physical contact for months.
I've had physical contact.
With who?
All the energy's in you? Like everybody got through with flying colors.
Congratulations there, Gandhi. Your ability to bring people together is very powerful, much like Gandhi.
That means a lot to me, because I'm just so desperate for your approval.
I like the interactions.
You know, the Brinkleys never gave the Halfords a reason to be skeptical. Life would be so much easier if everybody just trusted each other.
Maybe we can remember all our pitfalls like a roadmap. Maybe this time we could avoid all the drama. Point is, Elliot, you're a lot stronger than you used to be. I've changed too. I have a beard now.
Do you still let that inner voice of yours control you?
This is getting too serious. Kick her in the head.
Not as much.
Paycheck time, everyone.
Come on, Whitney. I like it when you do it like Oprah.
Who wants to get a paycheck? You get a paycheck. You get a paycheck.
Everyone's gonna see when she doesn't have a check for you. It'll be humiliating. You can't just say things are going to work out and then they do. That's not how the world...
Excuse me?
Who are you?
I'm the janitor. See? Actually, I'm the old janitor. I replaced the janitor that replaced me. So, I'm still in the system.
I'll go get you a check.
Didn't mean to cut you off, Ted, you were saying? Oh.
I weirdly love how much Ted like loves him in these past couple seasons. It's been really funny to watch.
You leaving? Please don't make me have second thoughts by asking very stupid questions.
So what, you trust surgeons now?
No. I trust you.
Aw.
I made so many mistakes in my life because I was scared. It's the reason I bailed when you said I love you. It's the reason...
Blah, 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 blah. What if I get hurt again?
What if you picked up a new STD?
For the last time, that was not an STD. It was a urinary tract infection, and I got it from having sex with you in a pond.
Yeah, you did.
Gross. Are they gonna date in secret?
Hogwash.
Excuse me?
That ridiculous drivel you just said. Oh, but who am I to talk? Hiding out in this crappy excuse for a coffee box. Who the hell cares what anybody else thinks? Do whatever the hell makes you happy.
Let's just say it's a surprise.
That's right, Ted. I'm back. I love it here. Donnie. Moist.
Things have a way of working out.
Actually, I normally get paid twice this.
My mistake. I'll be right back.
But it also occurred to us that you can have the best intentions, but still fall back into old habits.
I love the direct look into the camera as well. This is fun.
There's no easy answer. You just have to
Hold
go
hands.
for it or not.
This seems like a good idea.
I'm just gonna need to engage my legs.
What is your name?
All right. This is just to brace you, right? Right?
You're a wizard.
We just gotta work this out. Let it flow out. Let it flow out.
You like that, don't you?
God help me, Jimmy, I do.
There it is. Let it go.
Deeper, please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Weirdly, it actually made me want a massage. Yeah, look, I did expect that. They were really playing up like the JD and Elliott thing, I think, to the back end of season 7. So they just put like little nuggets in there for you, but so I did expect it, and I'm just trying. It's unfortunate, and I think because of how vocal I've been about their relationship, I don't have a lot to say on it because I just am repeating myself at this point. Something I can appreciate now about the two of them is that they do seem a lot more grounded. They know each other very, very well at this point, but look, I know people do it, but I'm not one who would ever go back to my ex. J-Lo shouldn't have gone back to her ex. They're your ex for a reason. In saying that, I do think they've probably both had a lot of growth, and even the fact that they can point out that they made mistakes and acknowledge, you know, the past failings on the both of them, that's a good sign. I don't know how I'm going to be moving forward watching them on screen, so just a fair warning. I guess we'll see what the show puts together for them. The other storylines I thought for this one were actually great. I thought that Turk and Dr. Cox were really great to watch this episode. I also thought that Ted and the janitor were also like another really great storyline. I was almost more interested in those two than I was in the Elliott and JD thing. But I don't think Carla was in this episode, right? Which is interesting. So Donald Faison was missing from the first episode, and then Carla was missing from this one. So that was a bit interesting. I could just be remembering it wrong. That's how bad my memory is, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the reaction, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for future Scrubs reactions and other videos that will be dropping along the way. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace!